Good morning, afternoon, or evening. This is your host, Newbi, coming to you today, February 7th, 2020, with your sports and esports news. Big news in the NBA yesterday with the trade deadline ending. Here is what you missed. Pistons send Andre Drummond to the Cavaliers, basically for nothing. I'm sure Detroit fans are not happy about this. Their team gets worse. We'll see how it pans out for them in the future. Hopefully they get some decent draft picks, but who knows. The Heat also acquired Andre Iguodala from the Grizzlies after his big crybaby streak has come to an end about him not wanting to play in the city. We'll see how it pans out for the Heat. They only get better, sadly, with this trade, but with that 3-year deal that Andre Iguodala got, can we see if he can make it, if he can last longer than 3 years? Who knows? Is he washed up as well? I figured he'd be almost at the end of his career by now, but he's holding out, and we'll see how it pans out for him in the Heat. The Heat are absolutely looking hot right now, and a good playoff potential run to the NBA Finals in their conference. As well, the Golden State Warriors traded D'Angelo Russell to the Timberwolves for Andrew Wiggins and 2 picks. It seems like from the news buzzing around the league that this will be a place for Wiggins to thrive. I thought he was washed up and done with his career, but we'll see. The Warriors absolutely stink this year, and we'll see if they can pull it around, maybe get some draft picks, and become a dynasty they were once again next year. Who knows? Is Klay washed up? Is it over for Steph Curry? Is Draymond Green just the green giant that's gonna fail? Who knows? We'll have to see in the future for them. Also, the Clippers get Marcus Morris and Isaiah Thomas in 3-team deal with the Knicks and Wizards. The Clippers once again steal a trade that the Los Angeles Lakers were going for. They have now taken Kawhi, they have taken Paul George, and Marcus Morris from the Lakers. We'll see how that plays out for them in the future, and maybe they can get it done in the playoffs. But will LeBron come back with Anthony Davis and be that team they can be and beat them out? We'll have to find out in the future. Hopefully, it all works out in the end for the Clippers, but it could be their downfall. In MLB, breaking news. Boston Red Sox send their star outfielder, Mookie Betts, to the Los Angeles Dodgers. But will that trade go through? As we found out today that the star prospect that they were going to receive from the Twins, Gratterall, has failed his physical, and the trade might not go through. Will they send less money for that trade, or will they pick up a different prospect? We'll have to see what happens in this trade deal. More headlines coming in the further week when we get more news. And the biggest news coming this weekend is the start of the XFL rebirth from the genius Vince McMahon. He has started the XFL up again, and we'll have to see where it goes. There's a lot of hype around it, and I think it's going to succeed. This weekend, we have on Saturday, the Seattle Dragons versus the DC Defenders. Will the former Ohio State quarterback, Cardell Jones, be able to lead his Defenders to a victory in the opening, or will he fail, just like he did in the NFL? As well as we have the Los Angeles Wildcats and the Houston Roughnecks going at it at 5 p.m. on Fox. And also, this Sunday, you have the Tampa Bay Vipers taking on the New York Guardians at 2 p.m. on Fox. But the game that everybody should tune in for this weekend is the St. Louis Battlehawks taking on the Dallas Renegades at 5 p.m. on ESPN. This is the game to watch. You also have field analyst Pat McAfee out there on the field. I'm sure this game is going to be filled with good gameplay and nothing but comedy. I can't wait to see what's in store for the XFL and what's going to come out of it. It is not the trash AFL league. They have plenty of funding, and I feel like it's going to be a great addition into our football world that we are lacking in between college and NFL. I cannot wait to see the results of this weekend. And on to our esports news. Coming out today that League of Legends is suspending the LPL till farther notice because of the coronavirus. This is no shock, with Overwatch also canceling 2 of their tournaments that would be hosted over in those regions due to the coronavirus. We'll see how it plays out. Hopefully these guys can get their games going. And probably the biggest esports news coming out of last weekend, the RLCS has to cancel their opening weekend due to server issues. Will Psyonix and Epic Games fix this issue? It's been a long time problem for anybody that plays the game of Rocket League. It sure frustrates me when I can't find a game and I lose and drop out of multiple games because of the trash servers they have over there. You think with the funding of Epic Games now, after their purchase, they would get it right, but we still see disasters coming out and controversy from Psyonix and Epic's games. Was this a good move for them? We'll have to see what pans out in the future. Hopefully RLCS play begins this weekend with the servers being fixed apparently during the week and the maintenance they did. Let's see the gameplay resume and let's have a good split. Thank you for tuning into your sports and esports news with Newbie. I hope you all join me next week on Friday for more exhilarating content. We'll see how the news from this week pans out. Will the RLCS get started back up again? Will the Mookie Betts trade go through? Will the XFL have an exciting opening? I cannot wait to see you all next week. And remember that fate kills no one. Y'all have a good day. Enjoy the weekend. And I will see you next Friday.
I am focused, man. The other rappers jokers, man. The handouts where I break their hand. See, that's on command. Demanding for a nigga, guess this is the man. What it all depends, because lately dream about Vixens and Bentleys will come in due time. Even more reasons to hate me. It should be more reasons to love me. I've been great since '93. What the fuck you gon' tell me? It's getting hostile. I'ma paint the mood with the posture. Rap game, Da Vinci or Picasso. That's the greatest that I know. And you know or should know that I come with the light show. Because this light's come on action wherever I go. Okay, I'm lying, at least that's what I aim for. Yeah, cause I been going so hard. Bar for bar, can sell it for subpar. Breathe easy. Yeah, just breathe easy.